Greetings, everybody. It is the Ash Heritor, and welcome back to Rogue Trader. Here we are, on the planet of Rykad Minoris, in the middle of a bloodbath, you know, as we tend to do. There is a rebellion going on, and it would appear that the final dawn / the edge of daybreak, I'm still not sure if they are separate things or the same, and this mysterious figure, Aurora, who we don't know anything about, are all involved. Isn't that great? This whole system appears to be totally screwed. And we're standing over a grate that is projecting up warm air. This looks like it's either going to be, you know, kind of comfortable or very uncomfortable. Let's get off this grate and proceed onward into the rebel-infested cityscape as we try and make our way to the Governor's Palace, or the Governor's Medina, I believe they called it. So we're gonna first go over this way and get some loot. I think there were more heretics here. It does... Well, I don't know if they're heretics. No, they're definitely heretics. Like, they don't necessarily look like heretics, but they were screaming about the final dawn. Sounds like heresy. Can we... I mean, yes, we can. I've done it a few times, and I really like that you can.
Onward.
Provoke this battle and, you know, set things off correctly first time around. By... I don't know. Maybe. Ah, shit. Didn't see that guy. Well,
I'll turn
so
you
much
into
for that.
corpse starch.
Well, you know. Let's put Argenta there. No. We're going to put Argenta here. Give her as much... Ooh, he's going to be in a bit of a bad spot, but two of them are going to move... most of them, all of them are going to move before we do. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. We'll put him here. Pascal can deal with that. Cassia, you would get right there on the stairs. Cyrene, I guess you're going to be hiding here. And Idira, you do not have any good places to hide, so I'm putting you right back here. Sort of our backliner. The only problem is he's crippled, so his agility is reduced, as is his movement. So maybe this isn't the best place for him. Maybe I'll put him here. Can Abelard go in a better spot? No, he cannot. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually drop him into cover, Pascal. Abelard can take whatever's coming at him, I hope. Alright, they're coming. Okay, they're in melee. That's, not ideal. They're attacking her. But Argenta seems to be dodging. She's got that sin skin now. So, that's gonna help with that. But now she's in a bit of a pickle, because she's stuck in melee. So, we're gonna be forced to use our melee attacks. That's okay. We have melee attacks, and we're not altogether terrible at them. So if we go drop this right here, we can hit two of them. That's actually going to probably kill both of them. Or we do it right here and hit these two. I think I'm gonna hit these two.
None can escape the Emperor's
Beautiful.
judgment.
That is one dead. Now she can pull out with dash. We could have done that to begin with, but actually I'm fine with her being there. She's currently tanking for us. It's not what she should be doing, but she can at least fight back in melee. She's not useless. Alright. Who is gonna go next? Two more heretics. That's probably these guys. Where are you? Yeah, that's him. And there's another rebel gunner all the way back there. Okay, there's even more of them. Okay, this one I'm a bit concerned about. He's got an angle and he's got another one of those stub guns, but yeah, what's he gonna do? Gonna move into here. And looks like he's gonna shoot his allies. Cool. What about you? Are you gonna shoot your allies? No. You're just gonna miss. I like what I'm seeing thus far. Thanks, heretics. You guys are doing good. Okay, Class, if you could kindly drop a forewarning on Argenta. I'm sure she'll be happy about receiving your psychic benefit or your psychic assistance. Let's put analyze enemy.
Or
and you got 2 points left. I think we can just explode his brain. No. We could explode one of these guys' brains. Let's explode his brain. Get him out of there. Good. His brain is now exploded. I hear that normally kills you, so I don't think he's getting back up. By the way, if you are enjoying this series, do drop it a like. I hope, you know, I hope you're all enjoying it as we go along. Again, I have no idea how well it's going to do by this point, because I am currently recording, what is this, episode 10? And this is before the release of episode 4 on the channel, so this will make it clear how far ahead I am recording. So, again, I haven't gotten to your comments yet, and I am sorry. Well, by the time this releases, I will have, but not by the time I am recording this now. Did these guys just suck, or what? What's going on here? So we can move through allies, so we don't need to worry about blocking her in. And I think I'm going to... I'm going to forewarn Abelard. And then we are, of course, going to Prescience on Cassia.
I'll make it happen.
Both she and Glass benefit from that quite a lot. Voice of command, Abelard.
On it.
And then we can use Consign on this guy. Make sure that the next hit against him is going to be a crit. Love it. Right, Pascal. Pascal's a bit slow right now. That's okay. He can do all kinds of different things. We're going to... I think I'm just going to advance, actually. We're going to move on up. I'm going to use Machine Spirit Communion. It's going to cost us 2 AP. But all of us are going to be affected. Oh, actually, hold on. We can... Oh, we can actually guide this. That's even better. That's going to affect 2 enemies? Or just 1? Just 1. No, it will affect 2 if we do it right there, but then it's not going to hit Abelard. I would like it to hit Abelard. So right there, it's only going to affect 1 enemy, whereas all of our allies are going to be affected. So we're going to drop Machine Spirit Communion on everyone. And you... I think I'm just going to... blast him with the stuff.
Significant value.
Yep, he's dead. Cool. Effective. So Abelard's gonna come right on up here.
Follow my lead.
And then he can charge in. Or not. Okay. Why not? It's because there's stuff in the way? I could kind of snake it, but apparently not. Alright, that's unfortunate. Well, I'll give... Okay, I don't even have line of sight on any of them. This is...
I will do my duty.
More unfortunate than I thought. I could use a grenade. We do have some. So... I think I'm actually going to throw a force grenade, right? I can't even throw a grenade. That should be indirect line of sight, right? Apparently not. Right. Well... that was his turn then. I'm just going to end it. End it all. No. So if you move there, can you use Held in My Gaze on one of these guys? Yes, you can, but it's not going to kill him, and they have guns. So immobilizing them isn't going to matter. So why don't you, instead of moving there, move there instead.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Yeah. Drop this on Argenta. So give her Voice of Command. And then we can let Argenta go. Argenta could take some shots into there, I think. Can we, Helden? Yes.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
That dealt a lot of damage. All right. So we're going to use Bring It Down on
Isn't this a job
Argenta.
for the serfs?
And Argenta is going to probably just use these standard bolt gun shots. Go up to there. Basic shot, that'll kill him. We do a bit of damage to him. It's 98%. This one's only 35. I don't know how this is 98, considering we're kind of shooting through an ally. What about burst fire? Can we do this without... No. We're definitely hitting Abelard if we do that, which is sensible.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Solid. Okay, they're both damaged. No sense in run and gunning, so... What I could do is advance her, but... There's going to be a limit to how far she can go, so let's not worry about that right now. Cassia, your turn's done. Now it's Argenta's actual turn, so we're just going to move her up to here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And we're going to make sure that the enemies of the Emperor are undone by fully, you know, doing burst fire here.
Is a prayer.
Okay, unfortunately one of them lived, but nothing a bit of run and gun can't fix. We're going to move her right up to here.
Rejoice in battle.
Point blank, no cover. Somehow you still have a chance of dodging, but turns out that didn't work out too well for you. So, the enemies are dead. Right? Everyone's dead? No, there's still one left. Oh yeah, this guy, this jerk. Why do I keep forgetting about individual enemies? This keeps happening. Alright, well, it's his turn. Hopefully he doesn't do too much damage to us.
No!
Okay.
These ruby flashes are choking me.
These ruby what? Flashes?
What
Blushes?
is this foreboding?
I can't remember. For Cassia, it could be either. She's a bit loopy like that. you know, seeing the world. Not loopy. She just sees the world
On it.
differently. Okay, we can deal with this guy. Do we need sensory deprivation? No. I think we can just explode his brain. Fantastic. Next up will be Cyrene. You know what? I'm going in for the kill.
Don't let your guard down.
I haven't killed anybody in a long time.
I'll make it happen.
Hit him with the stick. Nicely done, Cyrene. Nicely done. Every now and then she's got to get her hands dirty for the dynasty, you know? So. Aha! My sight is true. My mind is clear. Wait, what? I'm registering numerous losses among combat and civilian units. There is a high probability that these values would be lower under more competent leadership. Oh, that's Pascal. He's just complaining again. Yeah, let's... Hold on. Are these ones we want to get rid of? I think so. We got one. I'm going to put these into... Always add into cargo. These are going to all go into the cargo. And we will collect them. Like, what are we sitting at for like, weapon shipments? We should have a lot, right? Oh, this is another cargo crate. Okay. These all count separately. Yeah, we're going to have a ton. I wonder if there's a way that you can kind of finagle them. Because these don't seem to be, like, super optimally created. To just get the maximum 100%. Or hopefully there's actually, like, a bonus that you get from increasing the percentage beyond. Whatever that bonus might be. I don't know yet. Okay, we got a rebel gunner right here. He's got the usual. Take it. More goods. Heretic trophies. Yeah, that makes sense. Shrieking Heart of a Heretic. Lovely. Seems like we do have some heresy going on here. In case that wasn't abundantly clear. Alright, what do we have here? We can go down.
I always
Or we can
keep
clear
my
a path to get
options
these
open.
goods. Can we immediately? Yeah, we can just tech use this. Do it, Pascal. No, we need to be able to get there. So we got to clear a path. Okay.
The machine god grants the insight.
Oh, we need a heretical follower. Well, I mean, there's her. Fortress World Origin Mesh Fest. So you need to be a heretical Fortress Worlder. That's cool. And we have ourselves an Officer's Chainsword. What kind of damage does that do? 8 to 12. That's even more than the Noble Sword. And it'll be counting as a chainsword. I like it. So we're going to give that to, I mean, he's an officer. He's a naval officer. It's only sensible that he gets a chainsword. Oh, I dig it. So it's, yeah, it's just a better chainsword, basically. Minus 10 to enemy weapon skill when hit. So the normal one doesn't do that, does it? No, it does. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's just a better chainsword. Cool. Then the noble sword. Who's gonna get that? You're a noble. Maybe you'll get the noble sword. Give her something to do in melee combat. Aside from hitting people with a stick. It is pretty cool. It's a big old falchion. It's not a proper power sword, though. Though, I will say, it's got the standard components that would make it a power sword. But it doesn't appear to be one. Alright, we'll add this to cargo. We're gonna keep that. Keep the rest. So anything over here that we can get to?
Is there money
Yes.
to be made?
Well, sort of. We have a blind mad woman over here. Okay, I was kind of suspecting from their dialogue that maybe they'd gone insane, but it does not appear that that
I'm
is the case.
restless.
So we're gonna have Argenta do her thing.
I'll do it.
Put them down.
What deeds await us?
What have we here? From your vantage point, it does not seem like this lavish mansion has been damaged by explosives. But you cannot enter. Something else is blocking the entrance from inside. And we need to drop down and somehow get in there. That seems suspicious. It seems like we can. Otherwise, this just goes down into the water. It's like the water actually moves underneath this whole thing. Very cool. Alright. So we shall
I
descend.
always have a backup plan.
Is there anywhere else we need to go here? Yes. We can get up top. Somehow. How, though? Let's find out. We can do this, and they will figure their way out. Ah! There's stairs. Okay, before we do this, because I am now suspecting this may be the bigger area, and this area to go down into is going to be a smaller side area. We're going to do the side area first. I always like to do the little things beforehand so that we don't have to backtrack through a big thing. Sometimes it's hard to tell. And this says what? Powerful explosion destroyed a large part of the bridge, both above and below. Could someone still be trapped in there? Let's find out. Maybe it's this Inquisitor. It'd be interesting if we find him in here. But this seems like a side area. It doesn't seem like... You know, the Inquisitor seems like a quest important NPC. Don't think they'd relegate that to, like, a side area. They'd probably throw that into the main narrative somewhere. But who knows? I could be very wrong. Maybe beyond the original companions that you get and the ones that you then need to properly, you know, use your ship. Maybe all the other ones are optional? Including the, not Inquisitor, but the Interrogator. Okay, so that will allow us to return. We have a big old plasma generator here. And we've got some goods here and a door. Okay, just some regular old goods. I like it. What have we here? Rebels, soldiers, and ordinary workers. Everyone perished under the rubble of the ruined buildings and bridges. Ruined bridge and buildings. Oh, it's another one of these. I don't know what to call it. I think that is actually a type of vehicle. Oh, hello. What was this? Okay. Location, streets in the vicinity of the Rykad Minoris starport. Report based on oral accounts and picked recordings added to the archives of House von Valancius by order of Seneschal Wersarian. On her journey across a world caught in the throes of a heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretic's gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved. Only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. Okay. The Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation. Yeah. One of these things. We just saw one of those, too. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. There was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks. As they stood in a frozen circle, their gazes towards the hulking structure in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly, an enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeams that made their way through the slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. Awareness 50, we can peer into the darkness enveloping the room, or we can recognize the structure. Can we do both? This is clearly sorceress in design. I'm going to use this. Awareness 50, the Lord Captain peered into the darkness enveloping the room. Although barely visible, behind the closed ranks of insurgents, the rusted barrels, with evidently flammable contents, had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykad Minoris. The Lord Captain patiently observed what happened next. As if commanded by a grim, unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once, and, in a strange movement, parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretics' gazes were turned towards a metal structure with a lens on top of it. Standing tall, in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn upon the floor. The structure flashed as a single sunray illuminated it. Okay, they're describing it again, which is a little weird. I'm assuming it's the same structure. The sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, He entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebel hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders and hair. Remember, comrade, the last sunray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one. Your holy final dawn, bellowed a lone heretic's voice amidst the silent crowd. By the doing of someone else's hands, the lens had turned, and its focused ray feasted on the prisoner's eyes. This is how they're taking their eyes. This is cool. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced herself and charged bravely into battle to crush the enemy.
You will beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
I'll bleed you
All right.
dry.
Where's the... There's some explosives. That looks like an explosive. Seems like there's quite a few of them here. Anointed cultists, acolyte cultists, fire starters. Leader of the cultists here. Where's the old man? Does he have a special profile? I don't think so. Well, it would appear that there are a lot of cultists. Which is a bit concerning. I'm going to put Argenta right here. Actually, no. We're going to put her right here so that she can get sight on this thing. What is this? Shut off the steam. I think we need to shut off the steam and then blow something up. The steam is going to prevent the spread of the fire, right? Who goes first? Cassia's going to go first. Well, Idira's going to go first, actually. Okay, Idira's all the way back there. We could have her run in. Cassia's going to go next. We could have her follow. Okay, she can actually get some distance. So I'm going to put her over there. We've got dead people everywhere. And what's this? Lore Imperium 70. God, I don't really know what we're up against here. Do I bring Pascal in already? I think we just got to storm the place. That's how I feel. We'll have Argenta be right here. She can provide some covering fire against those. Cyrene, you're going in. Everyone's going in. We're going to be out of cover, but we need to get inside. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know exactly how to exploit this situation. If we turn off the steam and then blow up one of these tanks. Let's actually move him a little back, because I want to experiment what happens if we just blow up that tank right there. Right, Idira? Move in.
Cover me.
We definitely want to start doing some forewarning. Okay, there's no veil degradation, so that's awfully kind of the game. We've expected there to be veil degradation. Drop a sensory deprivation on that guy. And we may as well put a,
Anything else?
analyze on him. And what I want to do is expose weakness. No, we don't need to expose weakness on him, because we're going to blow him up with something else. So in that case, let's see if we can't... That's going to do almost no damage to him. To it. I don't know if this is wise. And there's the lens. No one can stop the future. The sun will something Aurora. That's all I saw. And turn. Cassia?
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
So, let's drop a... We also put it on Pascal. Pascal can do a fair bit of damage. We're going to do Voice of Command. And I'm going to use Bring It Down.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then what he can do is with his points, there's extra 2 points. We can... Oh yeah, that can do a lot of damage.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Almost destroyed. Can you break it with your pistol? You have an auto pistol? Only do one shot. Alright, that's going to do almost nothing. Alright. Maybe don't use the auto pistol. Go back to the navigator's staff. Held in my gaze. What about him? Yeah, we can just kill him.
Try
Beautiful.
to die with grace, at least.
Okay. They're coming. They're going to be out of range. Or at least some of them are. That's a melee character, so we don't need to worry too much about him. I'm going to put Argenta. There's no real good place to be. I don't want to be behind that, so I'm going to stand right here. It's going to leave her exposed from this flank, but hopefully we can not encounter too many issues there. Okay, so that did not do very much. I think we need to turn off the steam. Okay, we're gonna get charged by him. That's fine. Not today. Okay, just a teeny little bit of damage. That's all right. I can't. No, we have to go all the way around. All right, I'm gonna at least put myself into a good position for it. As we forewarn
It's as
Argenta,
good as done.
we cast Prescience
On it.
on Cassia. I'm going to give Voice of Command to Abelard.
I'll see to it, personally.
Wonderful. Consign. It's not going to work on anybody. So, pistol then.
Who, if not me?
Okay, a little bit of damage. So, Abelard is going to take this guy out.
I've seen worse battles than
It'll
this
put him
in
into
my
cover
time.
against those as well. So,
It will be done.
and he is now in more pieces than
At
he was
yours, back and
before.
call.
So, we're going to endure. He's got some actions left, but I don't particularly want him to charge out. We could charge in that direction, but I think he's fine where he is. I don't particularly want to use Brace for Impact. But maybe I do. Maybe he's going to eat a lot of fire, so I'm going to just do it. Alright. Can end turn. Pascal? Let's move Pascal. Not there. That's an explosive barrel. Gonna move right there. A little bit risky. You have 4 exploits. I think we can just kill you with an aimed shot here. What we could also do... This is only going to last for 4 turns, so I don't know if I want to use this just yet. We drop more exploits on enemies just to start things off. Let's drop some exploits there. It's got the AP for it. We should be using this every turn if we can, just to spread them all out. And 88% chance to hit there. This is a 79. We may as well spend the extra action point to put a round through this guy's skull. Lovely. It'd be really funny if you flew into the fan and just got, like, you know, 28 weeks later to helicopter scene. I know the fan isn't moving fast enough, but it would be funny. That's all I'm saying. Can't tell me otherwise. This lasts for until the operative's next turn. Okay. Aurora's prophecy will come to pass. The sun will die. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, I'm glad we moved away from it. That would have been a lot worse. 0 damage. And 2 damage. Okay, thus far we're doing okay. He's charging. He's not going to reach us this turn. They're all coming. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. Pain is meaningless. Only she can show me the true light. My comrades' deaths will not stop the rise of the new sun. A new sun. What was that? Oh. Cool. Blue horrors. What are your stats? 50 wounds. Okay. They're a bit tough. Leader of the cultists has gotta die. So does the lens. We gotta take these guys out. I'm gonna shut the steam off though. I really don't know what this is gonna do, but on the off chance this does something useful, that would be great. How far do I need to go? I can do it from there?
There is movement
Shut the
in
steam
the
off.
Empyrean.
I don't understand. Well, it didn't work apparently. Okay. Drop
Will do.
forewarning on Cyrene. Do a sensory deprivation on an enemy somewhere. Is there anybody in our line of sight? I doubt it. We're kind of in a bad position. But oh no, we can actually hit that guy with it. Great, do it. Was he already sensory deprived? If he was, I'll feel upset. But seems like he was. Nothing to exploit here. What about a psychic scream anywhere? What about you? No? Alright. Move closer for interaction. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. He's just rolling. Okay. Oh, God. Cassia.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Got voice of command on Argenta. And how much can we hit with the lidless stare? Just 3 enemies? We'll set off some barrels. I'd like to hit more. So, what about doing Bring It Down on Pascal here? Could do it on Pascal, could do it on Argenta. I think I'm going to do it on Pascal. Argenta's not in the best position right now, whereas Pascal can actually do stuff. He's got 2 points. We could do a called shot there. We also need to take this lens down. I'm going to try and destroy the lens. That would probably do a lot of damage. We can just blow that up, right? It's just out of range. Shit.
Request
No
denied.
line of sight. I call bullshit. We absolutely have line of sight. Well, then we're going to take out this guy. Except we can't. No line of sight. Got no line of sight with anything. That is not hard cover. He should be able to shoot. I don't know what's going on, why he cannot. Let me see here. Overexerted. Okay, I wasn't aware that Brace for Impact affects allies around him too. That's cool. What's not cool is that I can't seem to do anything here. We could throw a fire grenade. Or we could throw a frag grenade. That would do a bit of damage. Would also hit the horror. That would blow that up, but to what end? What about here? I just don't think that's worth it. I need to destroy that thing. But for some reason, I can't see that thing, so... Tell you what. We are going to use...
Request approved.
Machine Spirit Communion here. That was his turn. Okay, we have held in my gaze. We can use that on this blue horror,
Me?
which will hopefully stop it in its
Insist,
tracks.
Lord Captain.
She did a surprising amount of damage to it. Cassia is in the open, so I'm a bit concerned. But we don't have the best of options. I'm going to move up to here.
This battlefield in righteous fury.
And if we could kindly explode this thing, how much damage can we do to it? We can basically blow it up. One shot? Let's see what this is going to do.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Didn't kill it. That
I'll do it.
is a problem. Alright. Well then, I guess we're going to fully automatic volley into here.
As
See
the
what we can
Emperor
do.
commands, I act.
Maybe this will blow it up. It did not. We missed. That is bad. It is close to being destroyed, but it's not close enough. And we're not going to be able to get close to do a warp test, even though I would like to understand what the hell these lenses are. Because we're going to try and destroy this lens, if anything. Acolyte Cultist is going to shoot back. He's going to miss. Good. What are you about to do? Shooting? Okay, Cyrene here. Let's see here. Let's,
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
move up. You already have forewarning. You have forewarning. You have prescience. Let me look and see. Yeah, this is forewarning. It doesn't, unfortunately, clearly state which one is which always. So yeah, this is prescience, but it looks... It's the exact identical icon, which is a little annoying. Kind of wish they had different indicators. But we're going to actually use that on Abelard. And I can drop a voice of command on somebody. We could use it. We can't use it on anybody. What about... Well, I'm going to use it on Argenta here. Because then Argenta can shoot another volley in this direction. Which will hopefully take this thing out. Or I gotta just direct target it. I think I'm just going to direct target it. Screw it. Please blow it up. Okay, that blew it up. But it didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Yeah, I really don't know exactly what we were supposed to interact with in this scene, so... Furious
Doubt is
recital.
for the weak.
Okay, that's a pretty good amount of momentum we just got there. Alright, Cyrene, you still have 1 action point left. Is there anybody else we can forewarn? Oh, we can... No, this is Prescience. We'll use Prescience on Idira. We are testing our Veil Degradation a bit. It would be pretty bad if a Tzeentch Screamer just decided to show up at this moment. This would be an inopportune time for that. Right, you're going in. This is risky.
I will do my duty.
And you're not actually going to be able to kill him. Should have used Sworn Enemy. I keep forgetting. Doesn't seem like we can actually kill anything here. Which is kind of a problem. We charge, we can use Endure. Put ourselves into a decent position. So, what if we charge there? It's doable. Do it. Solid damage and
It will be
Endure.
done.
Okay, we are almost at getting a point of momentum. I'm hoping we're going to be able to nab that. Okay. Not a fan of these blue horrors being here. Nice, that dodged. Good job, Abelard. The anointed cultist. We gotta get rid of him. Although he appears to be stunned. No, he's under Machine Spirit Communion. Dark Prayer? Oh, shit. He's gonna increase Veil Degradation and trigger Psychic Phenomenon. We gotta kill him. We absolutely need to kill him. Brutal Strike. This is just a regular strike. Brutal Strike affects all enemies in 1 cell radius. We don't need to do that. We can just use a regular old strike and kill him. Good. He is successfully terminated. Yes, indeed. Okay. We do not have line of sight here. Again, I call bullshit. We can see over that. They can shoot over it. We can see over it. Absolutely. Drop that on the cult leader. We need to start making that work. Joint analysis. We can use joint analysis already. Okay, so all of our allies are going to be able to start using exploits. There are a smattering of exploits around, so that's going to be good. That's going to be his turn, though. Okay, spilling more blood. Okay, thankfully that did more damage to the enemies than Abelard. Man, there's a lot of them. Okay, they're coming in at Argenta. That's not ideal. She can dash out, though, so it'll be fine. Yeah, her being able to dash to escape threatening enemies in close combat is really good. Okay, that guy just died. Cool. Alright, these horrors thus far aren't that effective. There are many of them, but please, can you use this? I don't know what's going on. At first it made me, like, move back here to use it. Now it just sent me to there. Now it wants me to go here. Okay, this actually seems to have worked. The steam has been shut off. Whatever that means. What about here? There's something to activate. There's a door there. Another tank. Some goods. Yeah, I don't know. I think this was just indicating that there are explosive points that can be interacted with, which, like, okay, we know that. We could have seen that easily enough. So, use... Oh yeah, we can analyze that blue horror. Perfect. Long range. That. And we can drop a sensory deprivation on the blue horror as well. Just to prevent it. Ooh, we are way too close to Veil Degradation. Okay. Alright, no more psychic powers for the time being. This is dangerous, because enemies can fuck this up too. Okay, we are in the danger zone. Okay. Boy oh boy. There's a lot of shit coming at us. I would like to use the littlest stair.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
But what I don't want to do is hit a bunch of allies. But this looks promising, because that could just take these two out.
If I may.
Clear up Argenta. Beautiful. They're just dead. Amazing. Yeah, we got some phenomenon going on here. And we can get Argenta going. So Argenta can now go. She is going to shoot some Daka in this direction. So hopefully take out some of these enemies. It's not going to... Wait, what? It can't hit this horror? Do they have some sort of,
I'll do it.
I think it prevents them from being shot by this? No, that's working.
We can
That
escape
was
the Emperor.
reasonably effective. Good job, Argenta. She's killing demons. I'm sure this is, you know, everything she could possibly ask for. And she's killing heretics. It's like the best of both worlds. Alright, more cultists coming in. I feel like we're fighting this the hard way. But that's okay. I'm enjoying it. Now it's Argenta's actual turn. Well, I don't want to hit Abelard. So, maybe we should be using... we got to take out the lens, of course. Shoot some shots down the line here. That's going to hit the lens, almost certainly. Some of these are. Yep, 2 hits on the lens. Beautiful. And some hits on the cultist over there, too. So, all is well in the realm. I mean, except for the heresy. I want to use this, but we are out of ammo. So I'm not going to use it. I should be proccing this. Do it. I should have used that already. I don't know if she could have used it. I don't know how many enemies she already killed. Okay. Nice. Abelard just, like, dodged all of those shotgun rounds and they hit into the enemies there. Oh, man.
Let's make some
I
opportunities.
love how the enemies friendly fire in this game. It's great. And you know, you might think this is dumb enemy AI. No, this is just cultists for you. I mean, it might just be the AI is bad. We'll see if the more capable enemies do this too. If that is the case, that's a bit of a shame, but it makes total sense for the cultists. Like, they're not well trained. They're just crazy. Alright, no psychics. No psychics. Not even a little bit. Any voice of command that can be done here. Unfortunate. That would have been a good place to put that. Wait, we can use it on you again?
On it.
She's not going to be able to reload, but that is another shot that she could take. Do it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So you're damaging both the lens and the enemy Psyker. So anything we can do there is beneficial. Okay, drop voice of command on Cassia. And, yeah, I guess we'll also shoot the lens.
I'll make it.
We'll fire into the lens. Nice, 2 damage. It's not much, but it's something. So that thing's gotta go. I don't know what it's doing, or why it's doing what it's doing. I don't care. We're standing next to explosives. That's not ideal.
Aesthetically sound
A little bit away. And, boy oh boy, what do we do? Do we shoot the lens too? I'm just gonna shoot the lens. That'll be my turn, but right now he's doing okay for himself, just tanking. And it's destroyed. So, that's nice. We can charge the horror. Wait, really? No, then we can't attack it. All right. A little weird with the charge sometimes. Fuck it. Daring Breach. We gotta take out this cult leader. I've had it with him. So, we're going up this way. We'll let the rest of the party deal with this horror. It's gonna trigger an attack of opportunity, but that's fine. And, obviously, now we're gonna use Sworn Enemy. He is our sworn enemy, and we're going to deliver a good old whack against him. 28 damage.
It will be done.
Oh, Abelard. He's had enough. Well, shoot some cultists, I guess. Miss. Right. That was pretty good. Alright, the horror is just going to chase him. We'll see if it actually can do anything to him. Parried. Get fucked. Alright, Pascal, advance. I think it's time we go on the offensive with everyone. What can we do? Well, we should be dropping the analysis right there. Lovely. Now can we shoot it? Kill it? There's a chance it'll die. Almost. Very close. Alright, exploit weakness on... I guess we'll... No, we can't drop it on him. We could do it on him. Might as well. Somebody's going to be able to shoot him next turn, or this turn, I think. I hope. Otherwise it's wasted, but... yeah, it's not the biggest deal. Okay. Okay. Cassia taking a bit of fire. Which isn't so bad, except that it makes me sad every time she gets shot. She makes such sad noises. Unlike everybody else, who's just like... yeah, I've had worse. Okay, no psychics. I almost did. Then I was like, no. Yeah, so for some reason it seems like we can't shoot over that, which is a shame. Well, that limits our options now, doesn't it? Because we can't see anyone. We can always do that there. What about an exposed weakness? Good, do an exposed weakness on the horror. Just prevent it from dodging. It can always dodge, that's the thing, right? Nothing else to be done. I'm not using my psychic powers right now. But Cassia is not a psyker, so we can use her powers just fine. Littlest stare on these two chumps, that should kill them, because that's going to also explode. So, it fizzled again. Plus 30 willpower resistance test. I guess it just fizzled when none of them take it. It feels weird. It feels like it's bugging, but maybe it's not. Let me know if you guys know what the deal is. Is it just that they both passed? Or is this actually a bug? I will read your comments in, like, over a week, probably. When I ask this now. By then, hopefully I'll have my own answer, but on the off chance I don't. Yeah, drop voice of command on Pascal. That'll help him out next turn, and nothing else to be done, so I guess you're just gonna stand there. Argenta. Okay, the veil degradation has subsided. So that's good. You're gonna advance up here. We gotta reload, so we're gonna reload. That leaves us with only one action. Okay, I'm actually gonna pick up rapid reload with Sister Argenta, because this reloading thing is actually getting in the way a fair bit. Hi! I did not want to see you, but here you are. That is a chaos spawn. Not a big fan of that. And it goes next. Cool. Dash. Away. See ya.
I act.
Because she's going to be able to do a lot of damage to it, and I don't want her getting hit by it. Also, if it does the same thing that the other one did... God damn it. Well, yeah, it was only 38% chance to hit. So, I'm not sure why he's not actually in cover. Or, I guess maybe technically he counts as being in cover. Okay, he's going for Abelard. That's fine. We just need to... I don't know if it can do the same thing. Let's actually click on it as soon as we have a moment where we can. Okay, they're both going to attack her. That failed, apparently. Okay, can it do the same thing that the last one did? Eyes of Oblivion, that's Cassia doing that. Natural Armor is permanent. Void Bite just bites things. Bestial Rage, it doesn't say that it can absorb the life forces of those that... of the fellow cultists like the other one could. So I'm hoping it can't, but not super willing to guess that. We're going to give him Voice of Command because he's in a bit of a rough situation right now. Can we use this on him? We cannot. We can on Pascal. You know, I've got nothing better to do with my turn, so we're going to make sure that people who do have something better to do with their turn can actually do what they do. So I am going to use Analyze Enemy right there, and then we're going to shoot it. How much can we do? It's really not much, but, you know, it's something. We have to chunk this thing down somehow. Cyrene? Yeah, just move up this way, actually, and see if you can't just plink this cultist. Okay, that's really going to do almost nothing.
I'll see to it personally.
1 damage. Good job. We'll get there
Just
eventually.
a minor setback.
All right, Abelard. Now is the hour of your
It will be done.
finest glory. I wish you could use Daring Breach again, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So we are going to have to just go toe-to-toe with this thing. Oh, boy.
I will do like you.
15 damage.
At your
Endure.
beck and call.
And turn. Oh god.
I've suffered worse.
Okay, that was actually kind of painful. We need to get rid of the horror. So I'm going to move Pascal up, so that we're also not clumped up together here. It doesn't seem like this Chaos Spawn has access to the same abilities we do. But, let's see. Drop another...
Running by Heritor, right.
Yeah, good. Okay, and I want to kill this horror, so... Good, it's dead. We almost took out that cover, which would have caused it to explode. That would have been great. Machine Spirit Banishment. I know you don't have a Machine Spirit, but we're going to banish it nevertheless. You'll never have a Machine Spirit now. That's for sure. Another Acolyte Cultist there. Somehow managed to shoot through the Chaos Spawn. While this guy just can't hit somebody that's literally right in front of him.
Why is it?
Hand Flamer. Okay, dangerous. Adira, can you get up there?
Cover me.
Yeah, we're gonna need your assistance. The problem is your assistance is mostly just gonna involve putting stacks of exploits on the Chaos Spawn for now. And I guess we can use a exploit weakness. Is this exploit weakness? No, this is expose weakness. Sorry, that's analyze enemies. We'll drop analyze enemies on the Firestarter Cultist. Or expose weakness, I should say. Because I should be able to, with the Abelard, if I move him there, get him cleaved. It'll hit both. God, we can't go any farther. We are at serious Veil Degradation, and I don't want to summon anything, so... Held in my gaze. Can we just kill some of these jerks here? Let's move her up and see what she can target if she were to stand safe here, because I think we can kill this Firestarter. Then maybe we don't need to try and risk moving him. Okay, that's not actually going to work. Shit. That's all we can target now, though. Abelard is damaged. Could hit the Chaos Spawn, but it's tied up anyways, so we're gonna hit the Firestarter. Can we use this? We absolutely can. Amazing. Alright, Abelard, can you move to here? He can't move when he's doing this. Never mind. So... don't use that. Actually use Endure. And then hit the Chaos Spawn. Wonderful. 12 damage. Thumping. Ah, I could have used this. Use it now. It'll at least help for the defenses. Nice. 0 damage. Just face tank that. Amazing. Okay, Argenta is a bit damaged, but we need to get rid of these guys. So, we're going to get rid of these guys. They have been gotten rid of. Beautiful. How far up can we move her? Just to here?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
We need to shoot that. We're going to run and gun. Put her up here. No, right here, please. Please, remove.
God, Emperor, move through me.
Okay,
Be the
game
fire
sometimes
in
is
my
a
heart.
bit janky. And, shoot the Firestarter.
For the
Get rid of all the other enemies here. Okay, Firearm Mastery. If I was in a better position, we could use our automatic fire, but right now Abelard's in the way, so I'm not going to use that. There's still this jerk. He's going to shoot at Cyrene. Fail. Cyrene, what can you do? Yes. Do that. So now he can actually use... Cleave. Cleave's only going to hit 1. Okay, don't use Cleave.
Victory is imminent.
Standard attack. And
you're
Endure,
back at
again.
full.
Just keep the Endure up. Okay, could use Finest Hour. Full AP and MP. Use it on Argenta.
My perfect
If
moment.
Argenta can get to right there,
choice in battle.
we should be in a good position to do something, I don't know, like this. A 77% chance to hit the Chaos Spawn. 10% chance to hit Abelard. I'm risking it.
As the Emperor commands.
I find it hard to believe in
Wow,
second
I just-
chances.
Shot myself. Over penetration. Okay, wow. Some shots are able to pierce through enemies. Yeah, I see that. Okay, thankfully we didn't do that much damage to ourselves. So I'm gonna do it again. Even if this might technically risk taking out Cyrene, the risks are worth it.
I'm on your side, remember?
Yeah, but we're doing a ton of damage to this chaos spawn, so that's a risk Argenta is willing to take. Anything to kill the heretic monsters, even at the cost of her own allies. Alright, Cyrene's a little upset. She just got shot a bit. Okay, what's she gonna do? Could use pistol burst here on this guy. 26% chance, and we'll hit the chaos spawn. Alright. We might hit the chaos spawn. Well, 2 damage on the chaos spawn. Missed the guy right in front. Hit the thing way back there. Alright. So yeah, it's not going to consume its allies. So, otherwise it would have done that already. So we're looking okay. Yep. It is our enemy. Give it a good old whack.
I will do my duty.
Beautiful. It's almost down.
Indeed.
Endure. It's all we can do. Can't charge it. Can't charge anyone else either, so it's our turn. Pascal might be able to actually finish it. Analyze it. It's got 11 analysis on it. Okay, do it again. And then expose weakness and then shoot it, and that should do it. Maybe. Maybe not. Jesus Christ, it's still alive. Alright. Okay, well, at least that guy did almost nothing. Hidira, if you can get up there.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Let's analyze him.
On it.
We could have her shoot it. Or yeah, I mean that's gonna get rid of it. Nice. Our Psyker, our wizard kills it with a gun. I love it. Killed it with a Ripper on a pistol. Alright. This time Argenta, I think, did the vast majority of the damage to it. Argenta's awesome. Yeah, that's our turn. We're gonna waste a bit of AP there, but what are you gonna do?
Emperor, give me strength.
So, that's not gonna work. That can, though.
I am a navigator.
See ya!
Painted black.
Bring it down. On. Argenta, no. None of this is gonna be useful. So again, I don't want to risk any sort of warp phenomenon, so
If I may.
use that on Hidira for next turn. We got one very annoying heretic left. I think he's about to take a bolter round to the skull, to the back of the head, though. We could also just automatic fire him. That risks hitting Cyrene again. Fucking Argenta's just going in guns blazing at this point. She doesn't care. And besides, that was fine. Nothing bad happened. It was all gonna be okay. Alright, what's he gonna do? Trigger an attack of opportunity? Alright. Beautiful. Was that a gun attack of opportunity? No, I think she stabbed it. It looked like she shot him, though. It really looks like she shot him. Alright, these guys are wearing chainmail. Alright. We're gonna always add these to cargo. We don't need more chainmail at this point. Okay, I'll hold on to 1 chainmail. I'll hold on to 2 chainmail. The rest of it we're gonna keep in the cargo. We don't need more than that. Okay. Another acolyte cultist here. Okay. Now can we always add it to cargo? Because we don't need more of it. Fire starter cultist and the leader. What do you have? Heavy leather armor. 40% armor. Yeah, it seems the armor values are a bit wonky. I'm not sure why heavy leather armor would offer more than light carapace armor. But it is pretty good, I will say. And what is this? That is a knife, and that is a knife, and that is a hand flamer. You guys are going into the always cargo. Psychic stabs can also go into the always cargo. That we're keeping. Warmonger's boots, whatever that is. Hand flamer, we can send this to always cargo as well. And this is message from the Cache on Rykad Minoris. A harbinger reports, Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. A dangerous enemy, Cyrene von Valancius, foiled his plans. The duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. Who the fuck is Brother Twilight? I bet Brother Twilight is, Voidfear. I bet they're referring to Voidfear. Needless to say, we have gotten the enemy's attention. Yeah, just checking that these are regular knives rather than something else. Trophies were packed as cargo. Okay. There is more for us to gather, but let's actually look at this equipment here, because this robe, heavy armor proficiency is required. Well, you have heavy armor proficiency, right? Apparently not. What about you? Also not. Does anybody? You might. Oh, I want to level up, but not yet. No one has heavy armor proficiency. Okay, we're gonna give her heavy armor proficiency if we can with this level. Oh, this is a special ability, so never mind. Firearm mastery. Wait. We can buff these up? We could buff up our heroic actions? Man, this game just keeps on, like, surprising me with the customizability of everything. I fucking love it. Alright. Let's look here. This is going to actually be kind of important, because this might determine whether we want to have her go the Dominion route or the Retributor route. Which, again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, because you're not familiar with Adeptus Sororitas terminology, Dominions are basically their fast attack battle sisters. They mostly fight through vehicles, but their whole thing is they use, like, assault weapons. So, Flamers, Stormbolters... Ooh, giving her a Stormbolter would be sick. I don't know if those are in-game, but if they are... Flamers, Stormbolters, and Meltaguns. Whereas the Retributors are the heavy support battle sisters. These traditionally use heavy bolters, multi-meltas, and heavy flamers, which are, of course, a more close-range weapon. But, yeah. Until the end of the soldier's turn, they gain +4 movement points, and their attacks do not spend MP. That could be good. Rate of fire increased by 30% until the end of turn, or 20% harder to dodge. And the ranged attacks gain 10% additional armor penetration. This just seems like it's going to be useful regardless of what weapon I have. I mean, this would be great if I decide to go with the Dominion. This would be great for either, if we take the Dominion with the Stormbolter or the Retributor with the Heavy Bolter style. Until the end of the soldier's turn, each of their area attacks deals additional damage equal to the number of attack targets. So that would be really good if we gave her a Flamer. I think I'm just going to take this one. Firearm Mastery. Upgrade number 3. Awesome. So I'm assuming all of the characters are going to get something like this at this point. Yes. Finest Hour. So target a Finest Hour. During their extra turn, the target deals extra damage. Until the end of combat, the target gains the effect of Voice of Command, just for the whole combat. That's awesome. All negative effects are immediately removed from the target until the end of the officer's next turn. The target cannot die. Okay, that's good. Target gains temporary wounds until end of combat. 3 times officer's fellowship. My fellowship isn't the best, so we probably won't take that one. But it is cool. It's a nice heal. The target of Finest Hour gains more bonuses. During their extra turn, any kill made by the target restores 1 AP and 1 MP. Oh. The target can redirect the ability with their remaining AP and MP to another target. Oh! So you can just chain it. Holy shit. I don't know what plus damage exactly entails. I'm gonna take this. So we use Finest Hour when we need to kill a lot of enemies. Otherwise, we use the specific abilities if we need to kill one enemy. But when we need to kill a lot of enemies, we drop Finest Hour on them, and they just go on a rampage. At least with Cyrene. Okay, Abelard. Daring Breach. Daring Breach also grants +10 movement point until the end of the turn. Okay, so that's even more movement and doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. I think the movement's already fine on that. I don't think that's necessary for us right now. I'm sure there will be situations where we would want that, but I think overall the amount of movement we get from Daring Breach has been okay. Until the end of combat, the warrior gains +4 movement point for each kill and may use their movement points after attacking or using abilities. That's pretty good. For 1 round, the warrior becomes the priority target for every enemy hit by their melee attacks. Also, the warrior gains 20% parry and +2 deflection until the end of combat. That is good. This turn, the warriors or the melee attacks deal an additional plus the warrior's strength bonus divided by 2 damage. It's not that much. I'm taking this. Make him an absolute juggernaut. Okay, plus. Do you have the oh, you actually get a skill here. Interesting. Dismantling attack. I don't even know what this does. I have never used it. The operative immediately inflicts 1 exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against a target. That attack always hits. Maybe I should be using this more. That sounds pretty good. Until the end of combat, the target of this attack gains 30% penalty to dodge and 30% penalty to armor. Yeah. A big ol' attack debuff? Or this? It's AoE? No, I'm doing a dismantling attack. This one. Reduce their weapon skill and ballistic skill. Reduce their threat. So we're going to be using that on like a big boss type enemy, so... Right, well, we get another skill with her for some reason. Her wheel seems slightly different than the others. Which is fine. I just don't really know why. We'll see, maybe the other operative has the same thing. So, we can't give her more awareness. Her awareness is already quite good. Medicae plus 10? No. Lore warp? None of the... She doesn't have great lore in any of these. Logic? I don't know if she needs logic. I don't know if she really needs any of these. And lore warp, we're going to have covered. Suppose I could give her Medicae. The more characters that have medkits, the better. I mean, simple enough. Alright, now I'm a bit excited to see what she's going to get. Right, she of course has Finest Hour as well. It's not some special navigator thing. So we took this one with Cyrene, killing multiple enemies. I'm going to take the focus down a single enemy with, Cassia here. So we'll do that way. So, as for the Tech Priest, Pascal Haneumann, or whatever his name is, I think we're going to give him the AoE one. Reducing dodge and armor of enemies. It's like analyzing the entire area, that type of stuff with his dismantling attack. Seems like something a Tech Priest could do. So, we'll give him that. And he also gets a skill. Well, logic. He can't get more tech use, so we're going to give him some logic. He's going to be our logic guy. So yeah, it seems like operatives get an extra skill thing there. So that would be what's going on with her. She's disturbed. Why are you disturbed? Oh. Removed at the end of combat. You're also disturbed. Okay. And you still have a crippled leg from before. Yeah. Well, we're going to check that lore warp in just a second, but I want to loot everything before we, I don't know, accidentally trigger something. Like, I don't know, the sudden arrival of a Screamer of Tzeentch or something. No, I'm not traumatized. You're traumatized.
I always keep my options open.
Well, we can shut off more steam.
This is intriguing.
What do we got
What
here?
do we have here?
A trap, as it so turns out. We'll be fine here. Okay, cogitator screen reads, access code required. Where's the rest of my party? Can you guys show up here? And can we get Argenta to go and deal with that?
Duty prevails.
Lovely. And then we're going to go get the Tech Priest. No, can we do it with the Tech Priest? Let's get him.
Ready for data input.
There we go. Tech use 40. Breach the cogitator's defenses. I think it might just by default use the party member with the most. Tech use succeeded. The machine spirits look favorably upon you. You overcame the cogitator's defenses. A message archive loads up. Judging from the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to missives. New missive. Heed the words of a harbinger of Aurora. Let it be known to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed to you that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name Cyrene von Valancius. Her ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's special blessing. A chance to stand at the Prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant. Let the final dawn come. New missive. Aurora's harbingers wish to know, comrades, that the von Valancius' ship is heading for the navigator's station. You've got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. This is the navigator's station, maybe? Von Valancius' ship. Oh. That was the navigator's station. Of course, the navigator's station was the navigator's station. They've been tracking us since the moment we entered this system, which of course makes sense, because we sort of directed to enter this system by presumably the entity that is responsible for this cult. Von Valancius' ship has set off for Rykad Philia. We pray that our comrades there manage to vanquish Aurora's enemy on their own, but you must anticipate the worst and do everything to make sure Von Valancius' path definitively ends on Rykad Minoris. Well, too bad for you. That's not going to happen. Dispatches. Tell the Harbingers we've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings, who were supposed to meet the Von Valancius lass. Only one of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hole, not that youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on the guard's voxcaster, and these fools have no clue we can hear them over their comms. We know their every movement, and we're going to throw them a fine welcome party. Aurora must have no doubts that we'll do whatever it takes to stop her enemies. Let the final dawn come. The youngster, the young guardsman. They must have killed him and then...
Operation successful.
I don't know. It's weird. The markings on this Voxcaster clearly indicate that it belongs to the planetary wardens. There are visible scratches and traces of blood on this device. Lovely.
Locomotives are fully operational.
Right, let's steal these goods here. What is this? Aurora's sermon. It's coming. It's coming. It's drawing ever nearer. Heed the word of Aurora. Abandon all your mundane affairs. Ambition is but dust. Desire is but rust upon the metal of the soul. The final dawn is coming. It will put an end to all worldly vanities. Yeah, sounds like heretic stuff to me. Tech use?
This exploratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
Phantom cloak. Okay. Plus 15% armor against warp damage. Interesting. Well, we can give that to somebody. I think we can just give that to any old person, basically. Who doesn't have a cape? You don't have a cape, and you could probably use a bit of extra protection against warp damage, considering you're the one that's usually causing it.
Is there money to be made?
Alright. Starter cultists. What more do we have here? These were where the bodies were. There was a lore Imperium check, indeed, that we can make right here. Hello, another trap. We'll disable that. Lots of traps.
I better
Disable
myself through my service.
Disable that.
Never doubt me.
Lore Imperium. What do we got here?
Always get the job
These
done.
enormous humming transformers must be part of a single and much larger mechanism that supplies power to the whole hive. Okay, so these are like big deal power plants.
This could be an opportunity.
No, don't go that
Rise
way.
to the top, or get left in the dust.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby.
This quote.
A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
You know, the Adeptus Sororitas. They're very sane. Okay, so we need to go around. So what's here? Why is this place
prevails.
rigged
Blessed
to oblivion
be the
with
road
traps?
that we take. I better myself through my service.
I always have a backup plan.
Advance up here. This has got to be something important. You look important. You guys look important too. Oh, we can return to the upper way. This was just the way out. Oh, we probably could have snuck in here. Although that would have been difficult. We would have had to trigger some traps in order to properly do that.
Always.
Okay.
Keep your eye on the prize.
Well, I mean, we did it. There's this room, and there's these goods. Possessed demon engine hearts. Seems like something a good old, you know, upstanding Imperial citizen would have. This will lead us to the sewers. Oh, good.
I
So,
always keep my options
There's
open.
a way up, there's a way down. I want to explore both. I think we need to go up before we go back down. Yeah, I'm going to return back to the surface and see where those stairs lead. What does this say? Yeah,
Keep
everyone
your
was
wits
crushed
about
by the
you.
falling rubble. We're going to return to the upper way. Climb our way back up. And, yeah. Ascend those stairs. I mean, that's basically all there is to be done about it. And then we'll try and come down and see what's in the sewers. Because I reckon maybe it's actually a multi-path type of thing. Maybe there's 2 ways to get to the governor's palace. We can take the streets, or we can take the path beneath. Maybe we do have to choose. Guess we'll see. They've done the environmental design quite well in this game. The maps are all, you know, they're decent. They're not, you know, it's not Baldur's Gate, obviously. Baldur's Gate's maps are they're something else. they're just something else. As far as CRPG maps
Rise
go,
to the top, or get left in the dust.
Can't say I've seen anything quite like them. We have another blind madman here. Yeah, no blind madman
When the
to be left
faithful
standing.
are idle, heresy grows. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Kablam. Is this the
Is
right
there
thing to
money
do?
to be
I don't know.
made?
Awareness.
Over.
The shuttle must have been shot out of the sky by a powerful weapon before it crashed into the building and fell onto the once crowded street. Well, sucks to be those guys. Pascal, can you grab all of this? Lots to be had. Icons, maglock scabbards, trank injectors, consecrated scrolls. More goods here. Oh, hello. More rebels. Frightened rebel, even. An ancient anti-aircraft battery of impressive proportions casts dark shadow on the ground. Kneeling in the shadow is a red-haired woman with gaping black holes where her eyes once were. She is feverishly scrambling for something on the ground around her, dully repeating, "Light! Light! Light!" What are we dealing with here? The fucking Radiance? We got, did the Radiance survive the, you know, the Hollow Knight's attentions and manage to sneak into the Warhammer 40,000 setting? I don't know. That's enough whining, lads. We won't be getting any more visitors. We've lopped the heads off of all of them. And as for that coward, I gave her a taste of my true sights. What's she gonna do? The portly woman gestures towards the redhead. Her eclectic gear has been scavenged from her less lucky friends as well as her foes. That is a Hydra flak cannon. Right. Now who's this? Do we try this? We know they're like hell-bent on killing us. We probably shouldn't identify who we are. I'm new. I was sent to take over from you. Take over? We don't work shifts here. It's just us and we're in charge. Get 'em, lads! For Aurora and the final dawn.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
So much for that, I guess.
None of them.
Well, I guess I didn't get her voice quite right, but to be fair, I didn't know it was a female character until they said it. Okay, is she too close? We don't have any cover, which is not ideal. Abelard don't need cover. Idira, you do need cover. But there is nothing to be found here. This is not a great place for a fight. But then again, there's only a couple of enemies, so I think we can just overwhelm them and be done with it. We'll leave Argenta here. She can just rain down hellfire in that general direction. So, Cyrene, actually,
On it.
let her do it. Okay, drop that. Bring it down.
I'll see to it personally.
Alright, here's how we solve this problem. You're the scared redhead? I mean, she's already lost her mind, Maybe we can save her? I don't know. Maybe we should not try and kill her. It's going to do very little damage. Could just kill him. Could blow that up. I don't know what kind of damage that's going to do. No, let's shoot down here. I mean, it might hit the person that we maybe don't want to kill, but at the same time, still a cultist. So I don't care that much. We'll see what happens. Good. Didn't actually hit her. Dealt a bit of damage to them. Alright, what else can you do? You could hit people, but let's actually get some forewarning here. Let's drop a forewarning on Abelard because he's not in cover. There's no veil degradation for us to be too concerned about, and you're going to move
I am ready for whatever
right over
comes.
there. Oh, look, there's more of them. Cool. So many heretics. At least we know Argenta won't get bored. Okay, move.
There is movement in the Imperium.
You over there. I think they're just enemies. I don't think, Frightened Rebel. Yeah, it's interesting that they pointed her out. If I kill all of the other ones here and not her, is something special gonna happen? Let's find out. Because if that is the case, then we know that that is a function in the game, that not every hostile target is necessarily permanently hostile, that we can actually kind of, you know, work with certain characters that way. Which would be very cool. So let's try and not target her. Let's drop a sensory deprivation on the Gloomy Rebel, because she is a bit more of a dangerous target, I think. We'll also put an Analyze on her.
Was that you? Or...
And I'm going to exploit weakness on this Rebel Trooper so that we can just get him out of the way with one of the other characters. So, Abelard. Nope. Rebel Troopers first, then Abelard further down the line. Oh god, there's a lot of them. And they've got the high ground. Hooey. That's concerning. Well, that's 60%. Let's actually advance here. Move up. Okay, that is now 95.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Damn it, he lived. Run and gun. Pull up there. Let me just finish him off.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
None of that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, I'm using Furious Recital because that's going to channel quite a bit of momentum here. We're going to send Abelard to kill this guy. And I think he's going to clear out this flank. Because we can engage in a shooting battle against everyone around here.
At your beck and call.
So, he is now dead. Very much so. Charge, huh? Not going to be able to reach, obviously. Do endure. That's all you can do right now. So, that'll be that. Another rebel coming up. Rebel gunners over there. Another one. There are a lot of them. Okay, so that was a munition box that just exploded. It's a bit concerning. Cassia here. Cassia could do a lot of work on this flank too, to be fair. So I'm going to move her right up to here.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Voice of command on Pascal.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Alright, so we can either hit a single target or we can try and lidless stare. That's going to hit 2. It's not worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use bring it down on Pascal. I'm going to give Pascal 2 action points. We can already start to hit this Gloomy Rebel. Deal some proper damage to it. Good. That's solid. Then, I'm going to use Held in My Stare on this Rebel Trooper.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered by grace, at least.
Right, Pascal is going to advance. Why don't you pull right up to here.
Forward.
And we don't need to use Brutal Strike. We'll just use the standard old hit here. Wow, that's going to do a lot of damage, actually. Can we just kill you? Will this make us do more damage? Yeah. Alright. See ya. That was not bad. Not bad at all, but there are more enemies to be found, and they are quite distant from us, so we are either going to have to engage in a long-distance shooty battle with them. I don't think we've got great odds, because there is a sharpshooter there who can shoot sharp things at us, probably. That's what sharpshooters do. And there's more. Alright, you are attacking me. You just have a las pistol, though, so I'm going to try and ignore you as best as possible. But we'll see.
Stop mocking me.
Okay. Cyrene. What is Cyrene going to do? We can drop... She's already got forewarning. He's already got forewarning. Hold on. Do you already have forewarning, or do you have prescience? You have forewarning. From Idira. Yeah, alright. Of course. Then we want... forewarning on Pascal. I think Pascal's about to take some fire. Then we want prescience on Cassia.
I'll make it happen.
All of our buffs up. And we can use Voice of Command on Cassia as well. Okay. And we can shoot with our pistol. Or we can move. We can engage in melee. Let's actually engage in melee.
Down.
Good, I got a melee weapon. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna hit you with the stick.
I'll see to it personally.
That dealt some damage. Look at that. Cyrene getting into the thick of it. We got one Psyker going that way, we'll have Idira go this way. Because she can actually kind of work on those enemies all the way over there, but doesn't seem like it's going to help much. Okay, drop Analyze over there. Anybody else that needs to be forewarned? Cyrene can be forewarned. We'll forewarn her. Idira. Sensory deprivation. Since we're going to be ignoring you, I'm going to sensorily deprive you. Hopefully this doesn't trigger some sort of, like, permanent hostility. In case you turn out to be a character that we could potentially save. Or at least talk to afterwards. Not sure about saving. Okay.
The whispers called to me.
Medkit time.
The pain will
That was
subside.
rough.
I owe you one.
Yeah, you owe the Battle Sister one. So what's the range here?
Right there.
Okay, that is a trap. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Got no line of sight on anyone, unless I dash, which I can, to be fair. Could dash right to here. It's at least gonna put us into cover. Can't shoot anyone this turn. Big shame. Abelard, if you would kindly go over there and assist Cyrene. I'm sure he'd be happy to oblige. Chainsaw some heretics. And why don't you go chainsaw that one too while you're at it. And he's nicely in cover, so we're going to use Endure. Yeah, we're going to send Abelard to clear that flank. Oh god, did we use Daring Breach? No, we're not going to be in range. As much as I want to. Let them come to us. We'll be taking fire from that marksman, but you know, only Tzeentch knows what you were shooting at. Maybe Tzeentch doesn't even know what you were shooting at. It was that bad. Cassia, we got more threat on this side. I know I was going to send her there, but there's a hell of a lot more threat coming in this direction. So we're going to address the threats that are here. Can't use that. That is a shame. Held in my gaze. Can we target one of you? No, you guys are all out of range. Finest hour. You give the finest hour. I wish it... Yeah, I wish it actually said what the bonuses to the abilities were when you buy the talents that give bonuses to these abilities, because I now don't know precisely. I don't remember what I gave her. I suppose we can always check in here. See the talents that we got. So it was this one. No, it was special ability, but I can't see. I guess we can just check it under the, not the summary, but The archetypes? Yeah, so why isn't this just written in Finest Hour? During their extra turn, the target deals +2 damage. And they gain the effective voice of command for the rest of the battle.
I'll paint your
Argenta?
death in colors.
If you would kindly kill all of these heretics, that would be great. Just go stand there.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I believe you will.
Eradicated.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful. Alright, well, they're dead. What about these guys? They're still alive. That can't be. We can't have that.
Without deeds is
Do
worth
it again.
none who can escape the Emperor's
Bye.
judgment.
It's so satisfying. It is so satisfying. Combat in this game is fucking wonderful. No sense in using that there. What about here? Voice of command on anybody? Could drop it on Cyrene, could drop it on Abelard. Let's put it on Abelard. You can use it later. As much as I want to held in my stare. Oh, we can use it on you? No, that's lidless stare. Bad idea. Very bad idea. We are just out of range to use that. Darn. End turn. It's fine. Pascal, if you would kindly ignore her. Get up this way. Is there anybody that you can shoot? Anybody you can target? We can't even target them. We really have to go up there. So we're going to be taking a lot of fire as we do so. Which is a little worrying, but, where is this trap? Oh, we just have to actually go up and disarm it. Okay. You gonna whack him? Cyrene, you're just a regular old rebel trooper right there. Okay. And, oh, we got another rebel right here. Hold on. Let's, I'm not too concerned with any sort of veil degradation going on there, so we're going to use that, and then I'm going to run up and just hit him. I cannot hit him.
My gut tells me
Why not?
it's a bad idea.
Any particular reason why you can't hit him? Is it because I used the weapon ability? Does that mean I cannot use... I do not know what is currently happening. Why I cannot use this ability. I guess we'll switch to this. It's an attack, isn't it? Okay, so consign is an attack, apparently. So it prevents me from using my other attacks. Good to know. Does it say that? It says actions. Movement points, actions. This does not say actions. Okay, so if it says actions, that means because we can only use one of them. Okay. Alright. Makes sense. Learning the game. So, again, it's a little bit more complicated than some other ones out there. No sense in doing any of this business. Could give myself prescience. I'm gonna give myself prescience.
I'll make it happen.
Alright. Idira? God, we don't have cover. Hold to
I
here.
know what is to come.
What's the range on our abilities here? I really don't think we can... We're actually kind of close to being able to do it, so maybe if I move all the way up to here, we can start to plop those abilities down on them. You're not blinded anymore.
Will do.
Let's try this again. Sensory deprivation. Did it work? Yes. How long does it last? Until the start of the Psyker's next turn. That's why it was no longer on them. Never mind. Okay. And here? Nothing to be done. Bit of a waste of a turn, but again, I kind of want to try and see if this works. I'm suspecting it probably won't. Suspecting it was just a little bit of flavor to be given to some of the random enemies in the game, which is fine. That's cool. Let's move up here
Guided by
and
faith.
disable that. Move closer for interaction. Fuck you, I'm literally on the thing. I don't want to trigger it. God damn it. Also, we need to reload. So I'm gonna reload. Shoot him, 54% chance of hitting.
I'll do it.
Go for it. See ya. Probably should not have come down that ladder. You were safer up there. Trust me. Argenta is angry, and she sees heretics, and heretics are just an opportunity for her. An opportunity to, you know, shoot them. That's what she really cares about in life. Okay, Abelard. Heal him.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Yeah, you have.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one. At
And
your beck
you.
and call. One fewer target.
Yep, that is in fact one fewer target. We have a blind madwoman down there. Drop an
It will be
endure.
done.
I think we should be good. I don't know if we need to use brace for impact at the moment. There does not appear to be a way up from here, so now that this place is cleared, all we can do is kind of snake around. So they're going to be a little bit out of the fight for the moment. That's okay. You can advance. It's a little bit of a precarious situation. But I don't really know what else to do, so... What about held in my stare? No, way too distant. Where's the sharpshooter? There he is. Okay. I bet we can target him if we were to move to the edge here. With held in my gaze. We could have a staring contest with him, and that we will win. Alright, Pascal. He's slow with his crippled leg. He is not going anywhere this game.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Oy. Alright, let's end his turn. He's really got next to nothing to do. Okay, let's see. What's the best course of action for Cyrene here? I mean, she could move up. Get shot at. That would be fun. Who doesn't like getting shot at? No, let's go down. Let's go down here. We can use Finest Hour on somebody. The question is, who? There is a range to these abilities. Okay, so we would only be able to use that on Abelard, and that is not worth our time right now. So, nothing we're doing. Unless we can consign him? Yeah, we can, actually. Screw it, consign him. Next hit's a critical hit. How long does this last? The next hit against the target will be an automatic critical hit. Doesn't give a time frame. So, I guess it's just until they get hit? Seems to be what I'm reading from that.
Cover me.
In which case, that's pretty good. Oh, man. You're a little annoying, Frightened Rebel, but I'm giving you a really big chance. I just want to see how this works mechanically. Yeah, nothing more to be done there. What's the sharpshooter doing? Is he coming down? Ow. Okay, so... this trap doesn't seem like I can actually do anything about it, so I'm just going to walk over it and trigger it.
It cleanses the body.
Yeah, just a little bit of fire. Never killed no one. So she's going to be able to get there in no time at all. So we're going to use dash to get
Doubt is
ourselves
for the weak.
nowhere. Movement within a 3... okay, it's only 3 cells. All right, so...
As the
I'll use
Emperor
Revel and
commands,
Slaughter
I act.
so that we can eventually get to the point where we
I'll
can
do
Revel
it.
and Slaughter. And we'll use Run and Gun,
God,
put ourselves
Emperor, move
right
through
here.
me. Be the fire in my heart.
Because
As the
Argenta
Emperor
is
commands,
fast,
I act.
which is proving to be quite handy here. Oh, we can shoot again?
I'll do it.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll just shoot again. We missed that time. That's a shame. Oh yeah, because we use Run and Gun. No way. So that... we can use this before to put ourselves into a better position and then use our basic attack afterwards. Some of you have probably already told me in the comments. But again, haven't gotten to those. That's awesome.
A tactically sound approach.
More traps. Okay, well, we'll avoid those. And Cassia. Where's he at? He's right up there. I bet I can get him.
Battlefields are always
find
drowned
out.
in scarlet.
If we can just get him with Held in My Gaze. Yeah, you're going nowhere now. So we're just gonna chew him down with that. Oh, if we can give Finest Hour to her, and then she can just spam that over on him. Alright, Pascal's gonna limp his way forward. Slowly but surely. Something about turtles. Okay, we almost accidentally killed her. Let's avoid that. Another rebel. Well, he's gonna die. Good shooting. It's clear these guys are well trained. Really know what they're doing. Voice of command. No, there's nothing to be done. Just enter. Except for Finest Hour, but we can't get Finest Hour on the person that we want to get Finest Hour on.
They
So.
who discern the future on the battlefield.
Just forewarn yourself. You can risk it. Yeah, all you can do is shoot back at her, and she's in cover. Now you're reloading. And now the sister is about to reach you. And things are about to get really, really ugly for you.
Rejoice in battle!
We could shoot him once and maybe kill him, or we can do it like this.
Each strike is a prayer.
Yeah, just the extra ones for good measure. Bolter rounds are cheap, right? Hint, they're not. She has the unlimited funding of the Adeptus Ministorum at her beck and call. She doesn't care. Every little bit of movement counts. Oh, we can even... No, we can't. Not this turn. Alright, next turn we're gonna head up there. We're gonna shoot him. I don't think there's any point in moving the rest of us, because we can just take this guy down like this. Not the lidless stare, but the other one.
I
Hit him with that
am
again.
a navigator.
We'll see who gets him first. The navigator or the battle sister. It's gonna be a race. You're gonna drop not that on him, because we can't. Alright, you're gonna move up here to a place where you can shoot that guy. Because we can. Can't, apparently. No line of sight. I question that a little. Actually, a lot. Okay. The line of sight stuff is a bit janky.
Captain.
I will say. It's a little bit janky.
Faith shields me.
Okay. You are actually accomplishing something, and I don't like that. Okay. In case we don't get... In case she doesn't, like, surrender, which is likely, we should keep Indira here.
Endure.
Okay, gonna dash. Up to here.
I refuse.
Can't go up ladders with dash. Okay. Well, then I guess we're gonna have to chainsaw this guy first, which can be arranged.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Parried. Oh no. What now? We can't do anything. We're stuck. The Navigator's gonna win this. Okay, you guys are staying there. Navigator, get him. Yeah.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yep, he's pretty dead. And, Pascal, if you get down there and maybe shoot him,
As the tactical imperative dictates.
that'd be great. Can we see him? Good. If we can see him, and we can hit him with exposed weakness, because he's got 5 stacks of analyze on him. And then, God, this is a little bit janky. And then we're going to shoot him with the stub gun. And he has expired. Okay. Is that the end of the battle? It is not. Okay, so you're just permanently hostile. Well, so much for that. It was a test.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Well, no, you actually have some health, don't you? We'll hit you
Anything
with an analyze, an exposed
What?
weakness,
Was that you?
and a
Or-
slight case of brain explosion. Not too much brain explosion, just a little bit.
I will
just a
bathe
taste.
this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay, you're coming back up,
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
and you can use Held in My Gaze.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yes, I do. Right, so that's that for you. Pascal, get back up here. Can you shoot her from here? Probably not. No. Okay. Makes sense.
Can I fall back now?
You're not going to run away from one measly round.
Anything very well.
Alright. That's the battle.
I guide humanity between the stars.
Okay. Add all of this to cargo, add all of that to cargo. That is just flak armor, right? Yeah. Ooh, it's 35, though. That's a little bit better than our previous flak armor that we've seen, interestingly enough. Alright. Well, more rebels were killed. More things to be added to the cargo. That sharpshooter, I bet, has a decent gun. So we're going to look around here, and then we're going to end the episode. It doesn't look like we're going to actually be able to proceed all the way to the end of this planet. This planet's mission length is a lot more than the other ones, which is perfectly fine. I am
the world
variable
is
mission
full
length
of
is
colors I have never seen before.
She's kind of adorable.
Let us not dawdle.
In a disturbing sort of way. Okay. In here we go. Crap demolition. Make that work. I can't seem to actually do anything with it.
I'm restless. The light of terror shines from
Oh,
us.
because it's here, of course. I bet the other one was linked to somewhere. I just couldn't see it.
Today.
And, well, you know what we need to do with those who have been driven insane,
I'll do
so...
it.
This isn't even the right weapon, but it's fine. Okay, so the foe hammer is a shotgun pistol. That confirms that.
I
That's
always
pretty
keep
cool.
my options open.
So head over here, grab these goods. And then, oh, that's not bad. A lot of stuff. Pack this cargo. We've got so much cargo. Once we get to, I like how the barrels are, like, glowing red hot. Can we deactivate this thing? Yes, we can examine the anti-aircraft battery. Okay, the anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of the world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. It's a bit of a pity to destroy it, but I feel like we have to. Now we can at least get to the place. Alright, the blast consumes the ancient weapon. The sky above the city is safe for flying again. Lost ourselves a melt charge, but that has now exploded. Cool. Oops, not those boots. Actually, we should check what those boots are. Send everyone down. The mechanical doors lead to the lower levels on the upper way, so that's beneath us. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot here. We're gonna just get our loot, and then we'll explore further. But, guys, if you are
always have a backup plan.
enjoying this series, drop this video a like. It's greatly appreciated. And, I mean, I have no idea how many people are going to still be watching at this point. It obviously declines after a time, but we'll see. It's, I mean, I'm going to finish the series at this point. I am pretty invested, as you can probably tell. Ooh, sniper rifle. And sniper gloves. Good stuff. So, yeah. We'll grab these last goods, and we will depart from here. Helm of Determination, nice. And a Scion helm, and a bolter. Cool. I really like that. Good loot up here. So this was definitely worth doing. You know, it was a bit of a pain to get all the way out here. That's okay. So, as everybody's making their way back to the ground level, or not ground level, but something level, I will give my little outro. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be all for today. Next episode should be up either tomorrow or the day after, depending on how quickly I can record and edit and get these out. So, stay tuned. Heritor out.